Hello, everyone, and welcome. In today's video, I'm just going to be walking you through and introducing you to the March 2025 release and new card kit from Gina Designs. I'll be sharing inspiration and different ideas on what I feel you could create with the products from the release. And then I am going to have a video posted very soon after this featuring the card kit and one of the new products. So be sure to check that out when that goes up. First, let's look at the release. So, the first set I have for you is a butterfly frame, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love my butterflies. That stamp creates an entirely stamped background of butterflies. There's also some wonderful sentiments. We have some additional individual butterflies, and then the coordinating dies. So, you can pick up just the stamp set or the bundle to get the coordinating die. And this is a panel I just quickly ink blended and then stamped over the top. I love this, and I think this would also be really great to maybe heat emboss the image and then do some watercoloring in the background. And you can see that that rectangle die would cut that frame out nicely. The next set is geared more towards Easter. So this one is called Hopping Good Day. It's got that adorable bunny at the top, which is a pretty good size, by the way. So it's great for coloring in with your favorite coloring medium. There's even a pair of glasses you could put on the bunny. We have some rose clusters and sentiments. Again, you can pick up the bundle to get the coordinating die to die cut out all of these images, but a lot of spring sentiments in here or Easter blessings. This next set is quite unique. This is called Life is the Song. So we have some piano keys at the top along with some florals. We got that really cool script kind of down there in the bottom left-hand corner. I'm excited for that. Again, there's coordinating dies to die cut out your piano keys, sentiments, and foliage. But another thing that's really great about this set is that it has a coordinating stencil. Now, I'll be honest right here, I'm not 100% sure if the stencil comes with the bundle or if you have to pick it up separately. So be sure to check that out when you're at the on the website. But this stencil would help you color in your keys. So if you want to add maybe a little bit of a light gray for shading for your white keys, and then of course black, or you could stamp the black over the top of those. Either way, the stencil would be great also for the flowers and the foliage. So I thought that was really unique, and you really just don't see a lot of these types of stamps. Plus, again, I'm super excited for that script down in that bottom left-hand corner. This next set is called Parisian Charm. So we have some really gorgeous frames on here and silhouette images, kind of that vintage style, along with coordinating dies. We have another script. So this is a smaller script, more of in that rectangle shape. The other one have more of a circle shape to it. I am totally in love with scripty backgrounds. I think they make such great subtle interest, and I'm going to be using that in a card project very soon. Now, oh my gosh, hold on to your hats. Check out the treasured kittens. So adorable. They are so fluffy. Beautiful sentiments as always. We have butterflies and coordinating dies for everything. I could not wait to color up those kittens. I thought they were just adorable. And here I did them in kind of some light grays. So you could look at it as a light gray kitten, or you could look at it as shading. But I am excited to color these up in just a variety of colors. This next set is sweet succulents. So you have a ton of different pot options to put your succulents in, along with building your own succulent. I know when I go to the greenhouse, we always see a mix of succulents in a pot. Now, you also have your coordinating dies that you can pick up in the bundle for all of your pots, all of your succulents to really add dimension to your projects. Another really unique set this release is the Roundabout Florals. So you have these images that are in kind of this roundabout shape. There are also coordinating dies with it. I love having that coordinating die. I just like that it gives me more options. So instead of just stamping it, I could stamp it and then die cut it out if I wanted to pop it up, maybe create a window out of it. And you can color these in, or some of them you can stamp in. But I love the variety of kind of that whimsical, playful style to more of an elegant style. There is a brand new stencil this release. So this is crop circles, exactly what it is. We have a bunch of cropped circles. Again, can be used with pastes and sprays, anything like that, or even just ink blending for some subtle interest. A fun surprise this release is iridescent gel pens. I mean, Who doesn't love a good pen, especially when it has a little bit of glitter to it? This excites me at no matter what age is to get these glittery gel pens. So I had to dig them out. I had to try them all just to see what they look like and how glittery they were. I'm going to test them on white cardstock and also a piece of black cardstock. I'm going to go through some of the colors here and then rest of them I'll do off screen and show you the final result. Now, some of them do look better on the white than on the black, but you're going to see in the end example that it does still kind of show up. So here's the white, lots of bright, happy colors to use for maybe just writing on post it notes or writing on your envelopes or inside of your cards, anything you can think of for it, or adding some fun little sparkles to your card projects. So when I tilt that in the light on the black cardstock, you can see it does kind of show up. So it is a little bit there. I don't know if I'd really write a full message on dark cardstock with them, but definitely great for adding fun little twinkles to your cards. There is a new Master Layouts 19 set. So I'm going to pull out some of these rectangles because a lot of them do layer up together. I die cut them out of cardstock too, so you could kind of see how they look. I think it just really helps give you that visual. Now, there is that larger frame that's kind of a scallop. It can be used on its own, like this. This is what that one looks like. Or you can pair it with the other rectangles in this set. So you have another one that's kind of more of like an eyelet type of rectangle. Really, really pretty, can layer on top of that scallop. And then you also have some smaller rectangles. So there is one there with just kind of a clean edge. There is one with a stitched edge. And then when you line those two up together, so the stitched edge is on top, you're getting just that sliver of a border if you wanted to layer it together. And it does fit inside of that eyelet frame. And there are some additional dies on this set. So you have a circle with a stitching on it. We have some rounded ends. So if you want to do some sentiments, you have rounded ends there for that. Now we are going to jump into the card kit. So this is the Floral Friendship Card Kit. As always, Gina's kits are always packed with some really fun products, stencils, dies, and a bonus item. So we'll walk through each of those individually. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be the T-square ruler. So this is a 6-inch T-square ruler. It's got a ton of measurements on here. It's great for helping line up your sentiments on the front of your cards. And you can see when I bring it in closer that there are a ton of measurements on here. So if you really like to get down to the nitty-gritty of the measurements, this ruler is going to do that for you. Now, a lot of times I would use these for helping making sure my sentiments are lined up straight on the front of my card project. It's a great tool. I just often forget that I have them. So that was your free gift in the kit. And now we have Mega Bloom, which is included in the kit. 4-piece layering stencil to create that mega bloom. Gotta love these layering stencils from Gina. And I did quickly kind of color one up to show you what it would look like. This is a 6 by 6 inch piece of white cardstock. You can see it takes that up nicely, but we can also trim it down or make it into a 5 by 7 card. Next is the gentle silhouettes. I love my silhouette stamp sets. This one has some beautiful foliage and butterflies. Loving the butterflies. I know some people think that you can have too many butterflies, but I don't think that exists. I love these images. They're great for just doing some beautiful ink blending, scene building, and adding the stamped image over the top. And the other stamp set in the kit is the Floral Friendship. So this one again has these very whimsical designs. Now these have longer stems, which I thought was really interesting because I usually you have kind of more of a cluster type of floral image. This one has longer stems. So I am going to have a card project featuring this particular stamp set from the kit. There is the coordinating die. There is also a coordinating stencil. And there is also some polyglaze that is sold separately. So if you like to foil your designs, you can pick up that polyglaze separately. I am going to have everything linked down below in the video description for you to check out. So I did play around with the stamp set a little bit and did a color combination that I will be having featured in my next video. And I just did some really nice kind of soft blue and soft purple colors for this. I also did the additional foliage that you can do with it. So there's a couple of them kind of facing in the right and left direction to really give you more options. And if you missed last month's kit or did not pick that up, there was a sticky mat in the kit last month. That is now available separately for purchase along with all of the products from the previous kit. So if you're looking to pick up one of the sets, they are all now listed on the website. Incentives this month. First, we have Blessings of Spring, which has a coordinating die that you can pick up separately. Now, with Gina's incentives, she has changed it up a little bit. So, when your order qualifies, which means a $75 purchase or more, you will get a pop up screen that lets you pick which incentive you would like. So, you could either do the Blessings of Spring or Celebration Wreath. So, the stamp sets you would get free with a qualifying purchase, one of the stamp sets, but you would need to pick up the coordinating die separately if you are interested in that. I love this new way of the incentives because if you place multiple orders, maybe over a weekend, or you just forgot something and you have more you want to purchase, now you have the option of picking which incentive set you need or want. And that is a quick look at the March 2025 release and card kit. I'm going to have everything linked down below in the video description. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you're notified when my next video goes up, which is going to be featuring the brand new card kit. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough and it has given you some ideas in your card making.